point multiplying polynomials. Different than adding and subtracting polynomials, you can multiply any term. They don't have to be like terms. So you can just go ahead and multiply. So here are some examples. 7x times the quantity of 8x minus 1, you're just going to take 7x times 8x, which is 56x squared. 7x times 1, negative 7x. That's your answer. Y times the quantity of 2x cubed y minus 5y plus 3. 2xy cubed y times y would be 2x cubed y squared minus 5y squared, squared, plus 3y. All right, so I'm going to show you some different methods. The first one, we're going to talk about a binomial by a binomial. That means two terms by two terms. So I'm going to show you how to use a table. So I have x plus 5 up here, and I have x plus 8 here. So we're just going to take x times x, which is x squared, 5 times x, which is 5x, 8 times x, which is 8x, 8 times 5, which is 40. So we're going to put all these terms together. And then we're going to combine these like terms. So I have x squared plus 13x plus 40. So you can also use the distributive property. And you can multiply x times x, which is x squared. And then take that x over to the other term, which is 7x. Now we're going to distribute the negative 4. Negative 4 times x is negative 4x. Negative 4 times positive 7 is negative 28. Okay, so again, we're going to combine those middle terms. So I have x squared plus 3x minus 28. You can use whichever method you like. All right, the next method I'm going to show you is called FOIL. This is the one that I prefer and use all the time. FOIL stands for first, outside, inside, last. Just an order. So first terms gives you x squared. Outside gives you negative 3x. Inside gives you 5x. And then last gives you negative 15. So we're going to combine the center, x squared plus 2x minus 15. Okay, so let's practice the first one. I'm going to use FOIL again for the first one. So first terms, x squared. Outside, 4 times x is 4x. Inside, negative 3 times x is negative 3x. And last, negative 3 times positive 4 is negative 12. I'm going to combine the inside terms, so I have x squared plus x minus 12. So how about we distribute for the next one? So 2y times y is 2y squared. 2y times 1 is 2y. Now I'm going to do the negative 5 times y. Negative 5y. Negative 5 times 1 is negative 5. I'm going to combine those inside terms. So I get 2y squared minus 3 minus 5. So I want you to take a minute, stop the video, and do 5, 6, and 7, and you can use whatever method that you choose. And I'll write the answer so you know. All right, the answer to number 5 is 4h squared minus 43h plus 30. When I use FOIL, it becomes like unconscious. You just do it first, outside, inside, last. So that's why I like that method. So number 6 is 6x squared plus 7x minus 4. And then 7 is, I'm sorry, it's minus 5. 6x squared minus plus 7x minus 5. 7 is 36k squared minus 6k minus 6. When we get to the end of this chapter, we're actually going to have to undo this multiplication, and it's called factoring. All right, let's go to the next slide. So now we're going to multiply a trinomial by a binomial. That means multiplying something with 2 terms by something that has 3 terms. So let's try the table with this. And the first one says multiply 3x plus 4 times x squared plus 2x minus 1. And we're going to follow the same procedure. So 3x times x squared is 3x cubed. 3x times 2x is 6x squared. 3x times negative 1 is negative 3x. 4 times x squared is 4x squared. 4 times 2x is 8x. 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. So let's write this out. I'm going to keep it in standard form. So I'm going to keep my squareds together and my first power together so that I can combine. So when you simplify, I have 3x squared, cubed, 3x cubed plus 10x squared plus 5x minus 4. So I combine these, then I combine these. The vertical method is stack them. So I have 3x squared plus x plus 2, and underneath it you put the binomial, 2x plus 4, just like a multiplication problem. All right, so I have 2 times 4 is 8. 4 times x on the diagonal is 4x. 4 times 3x squared is 12x squared. Now I'm going to fill with the 0. 2x times 2 is 4x positive. 2x times x is 2x squared. And then 2x times 3x squared is 6x cubed. Now you're going to add them down. So I have 8x. 12x squared plus 2x squared is 14x squared. And then we have 6x cubed. You know, this is a way that you won't have to combine all those terms. So I have 6x cubed plus 14x squared plus 8x plus 8. So the horizontal method is just distributing, right? It's taking 3x times 2x squared, which is 6x cubed, 3x times negative 9, which is negative 27x, 3x times 4 is 12x. Now I'm going to distribute the 3. 3 times 2x squared is 6x squared. 3 times negative 9 is negative 27. And then 3 times 4 is 12. So I'm going to combine everything. Here, these two you can combine, and these two. So I have 6x cubed these two go together. It should be squared. 27x squared. Hold on. Sorry, I'm going to combine negative 27x and 12x. So negative 27 and 12 will give you 15 of the negative kind. So negative 15x. That gets rid of these. Now I'm going to combine the constants. I have negative 27 and 12. That's weird. minus 15. So let's put this in standard form. Oh, okay, so here's my final answer. 6x cubed plus 6x squared minus 15x minus 15. All right, you pick any method and you guys do this one. Any method you want. This is a binomial times a trinomial. All right, the answer to this one is 2x cubed plus x squared minus 17x plus 5. Nothing to combine. I put it in standard form. We're all good to go. All right, here's some geometry applications. This says determine an expression for the area of the rectangle. So the expression is going to have variables. We're not ever going to get one single answer because we don't know what y is. So area is length times width, right? So I'm going to take 6y minus 3 times y plus 1. So 6y, that's the first term, 6y squared. Outside is 6y times 1, which is 6y. Inside is negative 3 times y, which is negative 3y. Last is negative 3 times 1. So I have 6y squared plus 3y minus 3. There's your expression. Okay, this one says, write a simplified expression for the area of the shaded region above. So this is going to require us to find the area of both of them and subtract. So let's find the area of the shaded rectangle, the yellow one, first. So I'm going to take 6y minus 3, quantity y plus 1, which we just did. But let's do 6y squared minus 6y, or plus 6y, minus 3y, minus 3. So I have 6y squared plus 3y. This is plus 3. So the middle one is plus, the constant on the end is minus. So that's our shaded area. So keep in mind, there's that. So now let's find the unshaded, the tiny one. So I'm going to take y plus 4, quantity y minus 3. So I have y times y is y squared. Y times negative 3y, or times negative 3 is negative 3y. 4 times y is 4y. And then 4 times negative 3 is negative 12. So I have y squared minus, plus y minus 12. Okay, so now we're going to go back to adding and subtracting polynomials. So you have 6y squared plus 3y minus 3. Sorry, this is a minus. And I'm going to add that to, or subtract, sorry, we're going to subtract the small one from the large one. I'm going to subtract y squared plus y minus 12. So we're taking the big one and we're subtracting the little one. So remember, order matters here. So the little one has to go second. Okay, so I'm going to take, you can do this, you can just subtract, but I'm going to take this, change it to addition, and change all the signs. If you can just subtract, you don't have to do that. So I have 6y squared minus y squared, which will give me 5y squared. 3y minus y will give me 2y. And then negative 3 plus 12 will give me positive 9. So that is the area of the shaded region without